asking my business.
Okay. Can I get a date of birth for you?
No, I'm sorry. That's not what the Nevada law says.
Okay. So
it says I can identify by name. I've done that. I already told you. I'm not going to repeat myself. Oh, that's too bad. I'm not going to repeat myself.
Okay.
So I've already done everything I'm required to by law, and I'm not suspected of a crime, correct?
Actually, you are.
Oh, I'm suspected of a crime now. I just asked you that a second ago.
No, you're not.
I'm not smoking, obviously, right? I mean, if you're smelling something, it's not me, right? I mean, am I right?
Is it you?
I said, if you're smelling something, it's not me. I'm sitting right in front of you. I'm not smoking.
You smell that, right?
Okay? So that's all I'm saying. I'm just making a logical deduction that it can't be me then.
All right, dude. So I already told you in the beginning that I don't smell anything, but now I actually do.
All right.
So you said there's nobody else around there?
I don't know, man.
So here's the thing. Well, you don't have to, but here's the thing, man.
Okay.
You have weed on.
Yeah.
So you do have weed on. Okay. So if there's no crime that you having weed, but the thing is that we just have to make sure that you weren't smoking, and that's what it is.
There's really no way to do that besides asking me, and I've already told you that I haven't been smoking at this park, so.
Okay. Except the fact that we did have somebody say that you were.
Well, that's his word against my word, and I've already told you that I've been working on my project since I've seen you guys, and I wasn't over here smoking. But if you smell it, I mean, I don't want to answer that question.
Okay. Right now, dude, you are suspected of committing crime.
That's fine. I also have the Fifth Amendment, so.
We're going to identify you through the way that we have.
I gave you my identity already.
Okay.
Okay, guys?
Can you stick out your tongue, sir?
No,
Why won't you stick out your tongue?
I don't have to.
Okay. Well, I'm suspecting you of actually committing a crime by smoking inside of here, so that's a misdemeanor, right? You understand that's a misdemeanor by smoking inside the park, correct?
I stuck out my tongue.
Okay, that's good. So it's not rain on that. So do you usually just carry weed on you at all times?
I won't answer that question.
Do you have any weapons on your body?
I'm open carry right here on my side. I'm not concealing anything.
Okay, carry.
I haven't reached for anything. You guys can take them if you want. I mean,
You just thought that's-
I'm legal open carry right now. I'm not
All right, dude.
concealing this in any sort of way.
I'm just gonna grab it, I'm gonna move it over. All right.
Huh? Don't hurt me, please.
Do you really want to think that I'm gonna hurt you, man? We've been cool with you the whole entire time. I give you my name and everything.
Oh, this is Belmont. Okay, all right.
Like, I've been cool with you.
Just unclick it right there.
That's how it works?
Yep.
Okay.
Huh?
This isn't the biggest deal in the world.
I know. I'm not concealed or anything.
Is that the only one, sir?
Is there anyone in your pocket?
I'm not letting you search me.
I'm not asking.
I'm not consenting to a search at this time. Okay. If you want to do a Terry frisk or something, that's about it. You can't go in my pockets though. Yeah, that's when you search a person for weapons without going in their pockets.
So are you okay with that?
I would be okay with that.
All right, sir, can we have you stand up?
Okay. I'm gonna just set the camera down right here. Actually. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna stand.
What's your first name, man, again?
I already told
I
you.
just want to talk to you because I watch it on.
If you don't remember my name, then you can just call me Amazing.
Can we call you Amazing?
Sorry, sir, attorney?
Okay.
You wish to sign your
Okay.
palms together. All right, thank you. Can you spread your visa?
Okay.
All right.
So here's the thing, dude.
Are you a female officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you prefer to be tied down by another?
I just want to get it over with. Can you continue?
Okay, I mean, you have what you're all. I'm just trying
Well, actually, either way, but I thought that was against policy. No, just like
No,
people
that's
with
not against policy. It's a policy.
I'm not resisting.
to say you
I know. I'm just saying. I'm being fully cooperative. She's squeezing my fingers pretty hard. You know. I haven't tried
Your
to.
hands are bigger than hers.
That's
I haven't tried to
If you
do
have
anything.
visual,
So.
place your phone.
That's not a weapon, ma'am.
I'm just.
You're searching for weapons. That's what a Terry frisk is.
Not a search.
A Terry frisk is.
Did you go into your pocket?
She's gone well beyond searching for weapons, in my opinion.
Okay, this is all not a search. We haven't
Yeah,
gone
she's gone totally TSA on you. Have you guys been to TSA and not gone to the scanner, to the opt-out?
Most simple thing in the world. You would have actually been out of your way this whole entire time, but you want to keep making this longer and longer and longer.
No,
I'm trying to make sure that
that's
you
not true.
aren't some murderer or anything crazy or anything like that. Like I said,
Well, you should be done then.
no, we're not. We're not done.
Oh. No, I gave my identity. Why is she saying that?
So with our systems, we have to have your date of birth.
July 31st, 1980.
July 31st, 1980.
Keep your name one more time.
No, I will not repeat my name again.
Okay.
I gave you my name. It's on video. I've done everything I'm required to do.
Okay. So if
Okay.
the officer is unable to identify you,
No, I can look back at my.
you got it. Okay.
Can you socially distance from me a little more, please?
Yeah, sure. Like,
Thank you.
Anyway, so was I a jerk to you up there?
No. Was I a jerk to you?
No, you were actually perfectly honest. That's why I'm kind of wondering what's going on here, man. You seem
Oh,
like-
I'm a First Amendment auditor. I just don't waive my rights. I'm not going to stand down. I'm going to stand up for myself. I have viewers in here right now. Are probably disappointed that I ID'd. We are in an ID state, guys. So in Nevada, if the officer asks you, you have to give your ID. So
Yes.
that's that. You know, in Colorado, it was different, but I can't just talk shit to him and not give my ID. This guy has been cool to me, so that's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, do you want my D number? My badge number?
Sure.
So it's 1370.
Okay.
1370. My name is Officer B. Dumbo.
So do you actually have the physical ID for it? Right there?
Am I required to give that?
Where do you-
Oh, no. Go right ahead. Do your job. I have all night.
Do you have the physical ID?
I do have it.
Can I see that?
No, that's not. I'm not required to do that.
Okay, so I'm Officer B, okay? I stand back because obviously you're supervised and I am the senior officer on scene.
Okay.
So first, I'm going to let you know the camera, you're investigating a crime.
Okay.
I'm going to give you two choices. You put the camera on, you can record. The problem is that if we find you guilty of a crime, guess what? That's evidence of taking your phone, looking into evidence of the use against your court of law.
Oh, okay.
So you want to continue to record,
Oh, yes.
knowing you may get your phone taken away.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Two, when we investigate something, we have to identify everyone. You understand?
Okay. I ID'd. Do you already?
Okay. Need it one more time.
She said it was all right. She could run back her video.
I'm asking.
Is your body camera on?
You see the red?
I don't know how those operate. I know that they are faulty, though, and that they skip seconds
Okay, so
and frames.
I'm going
It's
to-
true.
sir,
It's true.
I'm just gonna
I have
ask you,
evidence,
sir.
so-
Hi.
Hi.
Speaking to you.
Yes.
Are you going to identify yourself?
My name's Jamie Bates.
Thank you. What's
July
your name?
31st, 1980. It is difficult, actually. I will be filing a complaint. Okay? You're all going to be brought up on complaints on this
For what?
because you just violated the Fourth Amendment.
Educate me.
Okay? I have the right to not have an illegal search and seizure.
You didn't search
You did when you got my ID.
Where's
You just
your
got you searched. You searched.
Hold on, time out. Where's your ID?
You seized me. You got my ID. You can look it up. There's a lot of case law that supports what I'm saying.
Well, that's why I'm asking you to educate me, but you don't have your ID, sir. You didn't let us see it.
I wasn't.
You have it on camera.
I'm not
We have
required
it
under the
on video.
Constitution of the United States to give my ID.
We understand that you're not.
This isn't Nazi Germany,
Okay.
and I'm not supposed to be giving my papers. I have no papers. Sorry.
Well, I'm just trying to explain what's going on.
Did I satisfy everything yet?
I'm trying to see if I satisfied you.
I'm-
Because I'm trying to explain everything going
I
on.
am neither dissatisfied nor satisfied right now.
So you understand
I'm
what's
indifferent.
happening?
Am I being arrested?
I just asked if
Oh,
you
yeah,
understand
okay.
what's happening.
I think I do.
What's happening? I just want to
Do I need to answer that question?
I want to make sure we're on the same page.
I'm sitting at the park, and you guys are investigating a crime.
What's the crime?
I'm unaware.
What did my partner ask if you had
Something about weed.
That's the crime.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware that you can't have weapons in the park as well?
No, I'm sorry. I guess I was unaware of that.
The entrance to the park that says you can't have weapon. That is a weapon. That's not permitted. So that's the second thing. That
Oh,
I'm speaking to.
okay.
that we're not out with the murder. We're just trying to do our job.
Sure.
Okay. We always say you work with us, we'll work with you.
Okay.
After the bad guys, we want to go and stop those rapists and murderers or whatever. You continue being cooperative with us, we'll continue to work with you.
Okay, because I'm definitely not one of those people. I can't do what I do if I'm a criminal. So,
Well, you have any questions for us?
not at this time.
Okay,
Are we
we're
done?
just gonna wait for the return
Oh,
guys
okay,
where we're at.
sure. Will the weapons be okay then at this time? I'll
That's
just
your
leave with them.
That is your personal property. We're not taking your personal property.
I just don't want to get in trouble for it.
You cannot have them at the park.
I won't bring them here
Do you
again.
have any little ones?
No.
No? Do
No.
you have anyone who's young that means anything to you?
Oh, I have a 3-year-old. Is that what you meant? I thought you were asking about little knives. Yeah, I have a 3-year-old
How
son.
do you feel if your 3-year-old son was playing at a park?
I may be a little uncomfortable, but
That's
honestly,
all it is.
wait, though. You didn't let me finish, ma'am. Please, you asked me the question, and while we're waiting, I'd like to answer it. But I would acknowledge their constitutional right to bear arms and open carry. I see people open carry all the time. There was I believe, an off-duty police officer earlier. He had a sidearm on him.
And the sidearm
Yeah.
and the knife are two different things. If you were to look up,
Well, I mean, they're two different things anyways.
What?
That makes sense.
I'm just trying to explain to you why we're talking to you and
Okay.
educate you in regards to your knife that shouldn't be on the property.
Take your time.
Anything else for me?
No, is there anything else for me?
No, we're just waiting for your information. That's it.
Okay. Guys, oh, somebody must be streaming this on their channel, huh? Getting some viewers in here now. Oh, Eric sent you? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here, so.
You're from Colorado, right?
I'm not going to answer that question this time.
Dude, we're just trying to identify you just because you
We
didn't
did identify me.
No, we're just trying to make sure that the return.
I'm not required to answer any more questions. I know that for a fact. Under Nevada law, I'm protected, so
Okay, man. I didn't say that you weren't. I'm just asking as a courtesy. I don't.
there won't be a courtesy. I'm sorry, but I don't need to help you do your job, right? And I've done plenty. I've done everything I needed to do.
All right, so over there. Is it okay? Can you watch me?
Perfect.
Can I ask you a question? Unrelated.
You can ask.
Are you going to answer them?
I'm a very open person. We can only hope.
I just have a question. Do you record firefighters and EMTs or doctors, or is it just law enforcement?
Can I record them?
No, I'm asking if you do.
Yeah, I would record all of that if it was taking place in the public because there's an interest. The Supreme Court has ruled that if the public has an interest in something, that I'm covered under the First Amendment of the Constitution. I'm still just explaining, but I mean, did I not cover your question?
No, you say why you record, but have you? Have you recorded?
It hasn't happened in public. I was actually at the BTC earlier today, and I was on a live stream, and some EMTs showed up, and I went over there to watch the interaction there, and the marksman guards there, they had a problem with that, but I explained to them, and even they know that I'm allowed to record.
No, and there's nothing wrong. I'm just curious if you just do it with law enforcement.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay, that was my question. I just wasn't sure.
I guess, let's see, just anything interesting in public, like I was at Walmart, and I noticed that the truck they drive around has cameras on it.
The truck that imports the goods?
No, the truck, the security guard's truck. So I was taking some photos of that. Another guy got offended because he came over to the camera, and he was upset that I was videotaping him. Anyways, I'm sorry I got a little absent-minded there. I'm thinking about other things.
Yeah. Here, I can give you my. Yeah, so real quick, I'll just explain to you. They're just kind of running on the phone.
All right.
And so, you ever been given a warning citation ever? You don't have to answer. I'm just saying. You can if you.
I don't know.
You don't, okay. You dealt with the most before? You don't have to answer. You can.
Yeah, I dealt with a bunch of marshals today down at the courthouse. Courthouse at the Regional Justice Center.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah. So there's 3 different types of marshals.
Okay.
You know about that?
I didn't.
Okay. So you have the patrol ones, which is us. Then you have the ones that actually go to houses and serve out warrants. Okay. Yeah. Sure. And then you have the ones that are at the courthouse that help with the judges and everything. Those are the people that you dealt with. So there's 2 different things that we usually do. Metro doesn't usually do them, but there's either the citation, like a criminal citation, which it's like a ticket or anything like that. Most people call it like that. And then there's a warning citation. Warning citation is no court, no nothing. It's just a piece of paper saying that we gave you contact and that we said that we warned you for it, and then we put it in the system for whatever that reason is.
Thank you guys. I'm reading your comments. Thank you.
Yeah, go for it, man.
I'm thanking you all for being here. Thank you for your input.
So, do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay, cool, man. So right now they're just kind of deciding on what they want to do, if they want to do anything whatsoever.
Oh,
And then that's pretty much where we're at right now.
great.
But yeah, so it's just really right now. My biggest issue was the knives.
Have I broken the law?
Technically, you have because of the knives.
Oh,
So yeah, that's how it usually.
yeah. I had open carry 2 knives on my side. I showed it earlier in the stream, and they're saying those knives are not allowed in the park. So broke the law.
Do you want to go there and check it
I've
out?
actually videotaped that sign many times, and I should have known better. So
It is what
you
it
know,
is, man. It's not the biggest deal.
I may not have noticed if it said no. I obviously never noticed that it said no weapons. So
Right. Before I even started this job, I didn't even know park closed. I'm just being
yeah,
honest.
no, that's why I looked at the sign because I don't want to be here doing something that I could get in trouble for. I'll be honest. That's exactly why I read the signs everywhere I go. So
It's weird too because
the thing is,
the only reason that we're out
I'm a little illiterate, and it's hard for me to read, and it takes a long time. So if it's somewhere like further down the sign, or it may take me a minute if I'm trying to concentrate on something, and then
I have dyslexia, so I understand.
okay, yeah. So that might be where if I would have known that, I would have never put myself in this situation.
Right,
So
especially if you're an auditor, because
Right.
you upload to like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
I watch those all the time.
I'm live on YouTube right now. There's 79 people watching.
Yeah. So I understand it. I watch.
Thank you guys for being here.
But
I'm gonna sit up.
yeah, go for it.
I just don't want to make you more uncomfortable or anything.
You're not making me uncomfortable. The only reason that we had to talk to you in the beginning is because the dude actually came up and like stopped in front of us.
I've seen that.
Did you know the guy that was in the smaller white car?
No, I didn't know him at all. No,
Like-
I never. No.
So here's the weird thing to me.
Yeah.
Is because that white car, for him to see you smoking, he would have had to be mad close to you.
Oh.
So you haven't had any contact with nobody?
No, you know what? There was a guy I know him.
Was it
He
short
lives in
guy?
his car and shit, dude, and he has a cane. And I've talked to him a few times. He's told me he wants to do what I do and stuff. He's expressed an interest in doing this before. I know that guy. I know that guy.
I think he wanted to have a little bit more content for your stuff.
Like maybe he did. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
horrible and
Yeah.
great at the same time. But I kind of hate him and love him right now for that.
Yeah. So because he straight up told us.
I've never experienced that before.
Yeah, that's a little weird one for me. I can tell you right now.
But that guy knows I smoke weed too, so that could play into why he might have said that.
Because when I was driving down here, I was thinking, I was like, he drove past here. He said that he saw you smoking weed here, and then he said you might want to go and stop him. And I'm like,
Yeah, no, I did just see that guy a few minutes ago. He came and used the restroom, I think. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention. Kind of went that way and went that way. Yeah, I know that guy. He hangs out in his car and he hangs out in the other parks. Desert Breeze and another one over there that I don't go to very often.
Raptor or is it gonna be Thunderbird?
Thunderbird, I think that might be it. So yeah, I've seen him at the other parks just because I go around in public spaces. That's what I do. In public space, I do videography. You know, I didn't mean to, and honestly, here tonight, it's really hard even for educated people to try to figure out, even if I tell them, but maybe if I give you guys a chance to understand. I just don't give up my rights. And so I study the law. I do study the laws that pertain to me. And so I can videotape in public without getting in trouble.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. And so here's the thing too, like I said, I watch the auditations or the, certain things on YouTube. Audits where people are out there videotaping and stuff like that has become a result of other departments and other police officers acting out. I understand the environment. I understand what's going on, and I get it, and I'm all for it. Honestly, if we didn't have those kinds of things, we wouldn't have had body cameras in the first place. Oh. And I can tell you, these body cameras have actually saved my butt a bunch of times. So,
well, I'm glad it's on then.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I put it on anytime that I talk to people. So, I get it.
Who's your favorite auditor?
So I can't remember. You know what? I'm going to check YouTube. I wonder if I still have them on subscribe.
That would be interesting. Actually, they're asking in the chat. There's 81 in there now.
I'm trying to remember if I still have them subscribed.
Some of them are on here. Cameras everywhere asked. I think Pikes Peak auditors asked.
He has a very
He's telling me to not answer any more questions.
Oh, you don't have to. That's fine. What is it? Audit the audit.
Yeah, audit the audit.
Audit the audit. Yeah.
I study that every day.
Yeah.
That's a staple in my life.
Yes, audit the audit.
Yeah.
I do. I watched him for, I want to say a couple of years. I haven't watched him in a while. It's probably.
Shout out to Audit the Audit. Thank you for all your info.
Yeah. So I like him. I like watching him and stuff like that.
Feel free to put this on your channel, man. Especially if I get arrested or something.
But are you good? You good, Porter? Yeah. All right, sweet.
Are they leaving? I hope.
She's in my car right now, man. I hope she don't leave in my car. Yeah. So yeah, usually what we have to do in the way that we do procedures and stuff like that, we have to call a sergeant to verify all the things that we're doing if we are doing anything in regards. So she's on the phone with the sergeant right now about what's going on.
Sure.
So there's that. But
Audit the Audit as a cop? I didn't know that.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
Someone called him names in the book here in the comments here.
But
that's why he likes them. They're laughing.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was, but no, I actually dig.
He says he doesn't know that. He didn't know that, people. I didn't know that. I watch his channel every day.
Yeah. He doesn't really put that out there. But oh yeah, so in regards to the difference, I guess, just to talk to you about it when it comes to the whole Terry Pat and the Terry Frisk and the search and not search.
Oh yeah.
So the way that we define it it's either the pat or the search. So if we actually go inside your pockets, that's considered a search. But as in like touching outside of clothing, it's still considered the pat, and it doesn't go past that. As long as we don't smack it around, do anything wild, or remove anything. So that's pretty much how we handle it when it comes to that. So
you guys remember their long speech about how they wanted to be taking care of criminals.
Yeah.
And murderers and stuff. Remember that speech, guys?
But
that was before some of you guys logged in. 47 thumbs up. Geez, thanks, guys.
Hey, what up? One sec, brother.
He would have heard if he would have, been so smart. Yeah, so we gotta switch it. Yeah. Okay.
Because you want me to explain?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, you got the site book and everything?
Yeah, I got the book.
Okay. Can I get my? Thank you. Let me hear what she's actually going to do.
Yeah, these knives are tools. I know.
Okay. So she's just going to do it for the knife. Okay. So, all right. So, talk to my partner. So what we're doing, kind of how I talked to you about the criminal site, or it's going to be the warning. She's going to be going with the criminal site, and it's just going to be the site for the weapons in the park, and then that's it. Reasonable suspicion is going to be the weed that your buddy for whatever reason, decided to tell us to come down here and talk to you about. But we are going to have to go with the citation for it. So
I'm okay with all that.
okay. So I'm just giving you a heads up on what's going on. So after she gives a citation, what we're probably going to do, I'm going to take your knives and I'm just going to keep them over. I'll put them on that bench right there. And then are you going to? Huh?
We're booking them.
You're booking them?
He's being charged with it, so we gotta put them into evidence.
Okay. All right. So never mind then. So we're going to be going with the booking.
Then, like I said, there's gonna be a date for court, and then we'll be bringing that with us to court.
Oh yes, of course.
And then after that, then you can get your knives back afterwards, right?
Whatever the judge decides. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to be quoted on that.
Yeah. I was
Right.
gonna say we don't
Yeah.
usually deal with that. So,
She's on it though. She knows.
so but either way, man. So just giving you a heads up.
All right.
Hey, why'd your buddy have to put you out like that, dude?
Yeah, no, I don't know, dude. I don't even know. I know that guy. I waved at him and everything. I was like, hey, yeah, it was weird how he didn't say nothing to me. And I was wondering when he walked away if there wasn't, maybe I don't know. Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he was
Yeah.
lying. I get a lot of trolls too. He might have acted like he likes this sort of thing, but
Maybe.
really he backs the blue and he doesn't like it at all. So you guys might have just have you a fan there. You know what I mean?
Especially during these ages, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, I was just working on my thumbnails over here and I was posting and sharing to Facebook. And then I was getting ready to leave the park just as soon as I was done with that.
I
But,
got
yeah.
you. But yeah, man. So after that, and since you have the knives and stuff like that, we haven't got you smoking for weed or anything like that. So we're just gonna be leaving it like that. Okay.
Okay.
Or it makes the site go a little bit quicker.
Well, I don't need to make it go quicker.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I got all night.
So we do need an address for the site,
Well,
so you don't get it lost. In
you
the
know
mail,
what?
So you can get it. Is there something
Scope
that
it
you-
out, man.
What was it?
Scope it out.
You're cool with that? All right.
Do you understand why we want to speed this up?
Mm.
There's other people
Go
that
ahead,
need
explain it to me.
There's other people that need our help. Because we're out here with dealing with you, and you say you have all night. We don't. There's people out there who are being assaulted or being molested. God knows what's happening, and they need our attention. Like, does that make sense? Why we want to hurry it up and go help other people?
You didn't have to stop over here and make this a whole big old thing like this.
If anyone has anything, if someone asks for our services, we don't just say no. We're going to respond, investigate.
I'm not criticizing how you did your job, okay?
I'm just trying to explain why we want this to move faster so we can go on and continue doing our job.
Well, maybe later on down the road, you'll be able to figure out why I can't help you with that.
But do you understand why we want it to be sped up?
Right, I do. I heard you.
Right?
I heard you, and I hear what you're saying.
But you said you had a 3-year-old son.
I don't stand under that though. You know what I mean? I stand on my own stuff, the
How would
Constitution
you
of the
feel
United
if
States.
something was happening to your family member, or close relative of yours, or friend, or someone you care about deeply.
I would never need a police officer's help.
And they
Okay,
never
ever.
need the police officers.
Ever.
But
My
I'm just
family-
saying,
Well,
what
see,
if someone
my
is
family
hurt
may
to
need
you?
your help because I've been separated from them. So,
What if someone
but
needed
if I was
our
there,
help?
they wouldn't need it.
Something horrible happens, and we are unable
Smash
to
that thumb
respond
button.
because we're with you.
Smash
Does
that
that
thumb
make
button,
sense?
people. Oh, yeah, makes total sense.
That's
Thank
all.
you.
That's why we like it sped up, so we can help other people.
Yeah, I know. I like it sped up too.
Okay. So, but you did say that you're just scoping it. That would be a good address for you because I don't want it to go to a warrant, man.
Oh, no, I go to the courthouse a lot. Like I said, I was just down there today
Okay.
performing an audit
Okay.
and checking up on my, I represent myself as an attorney, so I don't take public defense.
That's cool.
And
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
if it goes to warrant, then I would just be ashamed of my own skills there.
right, and that's why I ask for when it comes to the address because I just want to make sure it doesn't go to a warrant for you. But if you're cool with that, of us just using your last address on scope, we're cool with that.
Yeah, man, of course.
All right. Sweet.
You're going to write me a citation, right?
I mean, no, but
I mean, I'm going to receive one with the
Yes,
court
you
date,
are.
I'm guessing, maybe on
It's gonna
there.
have the court date on the bottom.
Okay. Possibly a fine amount or
No.
something?
No, our citations do not have fines on them.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be determined between if you want to call the courthouse ahead of time or if you want to represent yourself and go to the court, and then they'll actually determine it afterwards. So that's going to be on top of you for that.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions, Ben?
Oh, no, I don't have any questions. Oh, well, if you're answering questions, if you're in a question answering type of mood,
Oh, yeah.
I do have a question. I've been trying to get a marshal to answer all day long, but they refuse to answer the question. There are 5 provisions granted to the United States citizens under the Article 1 of the Constitution of the United States. Can you name 2?
5 provisions come in.
That's 5 things you're given a right to because of Article 1.
For which one?
Here, I'm sorry about the light, man.
Yeah,
Let me turn that off.
Sorry, dude.
It was only on
thank
her
God.
because she was in the dark and stuff.
Barely being able to
I'm not trying to make you have a headache or
No,
wince or
it's
nothing
cool.
like that, dude.
So,
Actually, I was hoping you could answer the question. Yeah, there's 5 things that were granted, freedoms that were granted under Article 1 of the Constitution, and I was hoping that you could name 2.
Just any of the freedoms. So like freedom to bear arms and.
Well, see, that would be Article 2.
I didn't know if you were saying any article.
No, under Article 1,
So
just
freedom
the
of
first
speech?
one.
Yeah, freedom of speech. Is that what you're talking about?
Well,
Freedom of
that's
press?
one of the provisions. There you
Freedom
go,
of
2.
press.
Thank you. Freedom of speech and freedom of press. Yeah,
Yeah.
can you name all 5 or?
Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of assembly.
Yes,
Freedom
very
of
good.
Assembly, we usually don't deal with these.
Religion and the
Religion.
right to seek redress
There we
with your
go.
government.
There you go.
So those are the 5
I would have
things.
knocked on the 5th one. What was the 5th one?
The right to seek redress with your government. I may be wrong about that too. I learn things all the time. I have to read up on it. I'm no lawyer,
What
but
do you mean by redress?
so if you have a grievance with,
Oh,
and when
okay.
I'm able to go down and file a complaint about if I think you guys had misconduct
I got you.
or were overly handsy or
got
something with me,
I got you.
then that
Nah,
might
dude,
be
came
when
from
I
public
had
school, bro.
redress.
I came from public school out in Nevada. Man.
Me too, man. I
You
was
could-
born
you
out
could
here.
Check the rate on that. So you say redress, I'm like, I don't. You're gonna have to dumb that down a little bit too. Jeez, brother.
We're trying to make Vegas look good. Don't.
Okay.
People want to
all
move
right.
out here. We have a great school system. It's wonderful.
Oh, it's
Life's
fantastic.
great.
Oh, it's great.
The
No
police
issues
are
whatsoever.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, no.
So, and the other
3 out of
question
5.
that I ask about is Article 4 of the Constitution. You should be familiar with that one.
Seizure.
Search and seizure, illegal
Yeah.
search and seizure, right?
Yep.
So, in my line of work, we consider it illegal search of seizure. Now, this would pertain in other states primarily.
It's different, yes.
Yeah, but when it comes to IDing somebody illegally,
In some other states, yeah, because it's no
you're
ID. state.
right. As a citizen, well, as a member of the public, you're not required to ID.
That's right.
You know, that's much similar to like Nazi Germany. And most Americans don't like, to just be asked their name. But, if you guys are in,
If a complete
this is
stranger
why
came up
at
to you
the
and said
beginning too, at the beginning, I would like to make this little comment. Sorry, I'm waving my hands around. I'll stop doing that.
that, it's
But,
fine.
yeah, at the beginning, I had asked if you guys were conducting an investigation,
Yeah.
and I was told that you weren't. So that's why I didn't proceed over to the vehicle when I was requested to. Normally, if I knew that I was being investigated, I would go stand in front of the car and let you pat me down and all that.
So that's kind of
that would have went much differently.
So that's kind of why I asked. I don't know if you noticed, and you probably have it on your camera. When I asked Officer B to go check around the other side to make sure that there wasn't another individual.
Yeah.
And the fact that you were the only person here, and your boy called you out. He did specifically say a guy on a bike.
That figures. I mean,
And
it figures.
so I'm
I know the guy, man. So
and
I
I'm
told
like,
you there
well,
was a
that's
little
fine.
negative gruff there when he walked away. So I didn't know what had happened.
Right.
So yeah.
And I even
I've been framed before. It happens.
Gotcha. So I mean, so yes, there is a person on a bike. So that's why I asked the other officer to check on the other side to make sure, just so we can kind of spread it out to see if it was you or somebody else. So we were conducting an investigation. We just didn't detain you because we didn't know what we had. So once the officer actually came over to the other side, make sure that you were the only one here, then yes, we have to do the investigation per what the individual chose to tell us about what he did. So
that's all right. I mean, and even if I even believe this is my wholehearted belief on it. If he believed that that's what was happening. And now let's face it, he could have smelled marijuana from anywhere. I don't know what he smelled or wasn't,
I mean, me personally,
but
I'm pretty
if
sure it's
he
in the bag.
believed that, then he had the right to tell you guys, I think. Then I would, I may call, I mean, I probably wouldn't, but if someone did call, I wouldn't blame them one bit for that. Or if they got
Right.
you and told you something like
And
that.
that's kind of why I asked you if you had any contact with them, just because he specifically called you out. And
Yeah.
that's why I was like,
I didn't
you
remember
gotta
that
be
until
pretty
you
close.
reminded me that there was this
Yeah.
one person that came over and used the restroom. I thought he used the restroom. I really was minding my own business.
And
but
since I've been here, because I can smell it coming in and out, it's most likely in the bag. I'm not going to ask anything about it, but honestly, that's just it. So, I mean, if it's in the bag, I don't smell any burnt right now.
yeah.
Any burnt. So, and we don't see any smoke.
Yeah,
coming
with all
around.
due respect, there's a skate park right around the corner, and that was probably the location of the smoke that was, if there was any smoke, alleged smoke, whatever, I
Right.
don't know, but
Right, and that's kind of why I asked my partner over there to just kind of check to see if there's anybody else. But yeah, man. So that's kind of where we're at. So yeah.
You are pretty cool though, man. You might be in the wrong line of work. You might be in the right line of work. You know what we like to do as auditors, as we let the stars shine, we let the snowflakes melt.
I appreciate it.
And we let the cameras be objective. I can't make you look good. I can't make you look bad. All you can do is do your job with dignity and treat us with respect,
In this lighting, I can't look good.
Oh my God, man. I'm turning the flashlight back on, dude. Yeah, it's totally going. Low lighting is the worst as a videographer or photographer, man.
No, so
especially with your phone.
So I can tell you though, I was a probation officer for a long period of time. So about 3 years, I was a probation officer out here. So I've worked with people of all lines of work and also all kinds of crime and stuff like that. So I'm kind of used to just talking to people like people.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So
they're loving it right now.
Oh, well, that's good.
They want me to ask you all sorts of fucking questions, dude, but I'm gonna spare you. I'll spare you some of these questions right now, bro.
You're gonna put me right back in the academy, man. You're gonna make me start sweating and getting tested and shit. I don't.
Oh, you poor beta male. These women are gonna
man.
eat you alive, dude. After you leave, man.
I'm gonna start crying when I get home, man.
They've been so cool, though. I'm glad they did. I'm glad they let you do the handling.
No, it is what it is, man. This is how I see it, right? It's like, I try to work with the public as much as possible. I know a lot of officers on this department. So I can tell you this, and a statistic that I don't know if you guys would know, is that we actually haven't had a shooting.
Never.
We've never had a shooting. And we've never had any kind of incidents where we had to go in that situation.
That's amazing.
So
that really is, isn't it?
Was it 20?
One of the best.
This is probably why. Yeah, I mean.
So, I can't even see because it's dark. It was
I think it's 83.
83?
I'm sorry.
82?
Was it the last time you guys shot someone?
No,
We've
that's
never shot
when our
anyone.
department.
Never have shot anyone since 1982 when their department was formed. He's saying.
Since 1982, when our department.
You guys hear that?
Still haven't had any kind of shooting or anything.
That's great, man.
So.
I really appreciate that. I do.
Yeah.
I know.
And
I'm not seeing anything in the comments about it right now, but
But yeah, we don't just do stuff with parks. We do stuff a lot on Fremont. You might see us.
I risked my life doing this. I could easily get shot holding this camera like this. I mean, it happens. Let's just admit it. It does happen, man.
I understand people's belief on that and stuff like that, especially given the circumstances. That's what's happening. And then all I want to do is just have a conversation with people and just.
Come on, guys. He's been pretty cool.
Mind at ease about what's going on.
They've all been all right. They gave me a nice little frisk, but other than that, and hopefully I just get my little citation and everyone just goes.
Yep.
And so
yeah, we'll skedaddle right afterwards, and
hopefully nobody floods the Las Vegas City Marshal's Department with a bunch of crank calls or anything like that. Don't anybody call down there and complain about this nice officer.
I was also gonna say, I'm like, we're in the process of moving, so if those phones seem disconnected, please don't make it seem like that we're trying to ignore.
I think the supervisor is showing up, guys. Oh no, wrong.
Technically, I'm not here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Then you could be technically helping with one of those other crimes that you were concerned about.
That's right. They ride together. Unless you're willing to have her get on that bike for a quick sec, which I don't think you really want that. You might have to adjust the seatbelt. But
that mic throws feminist off. It doesn't like feminists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, feminism is cancer, by the way.
How long have you done this?
Shit. 2 years. Really took me about 8 months to hone my skills. But honestly, what happened is I used to get harassed by the police a lot because I was homeless with my baby. And people would call the police, of course, like all the time. So what would happen is if I didn't videotape, they would be incredibly rude and threatening to me. And then I learned that if I videotaped, I'm sorry?
Did they wear brown?
Was it brown uniform?
No, oh, I know. I dig what you're saying. I dig what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yes, I see what you're saying. They're talking about the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police
I was gonna
Department,
say, I'm like,
not to be
we're not trying
confused
to
with
call
them,
nobody
the
out,
marshals.
but-
Yeah.
yeah, we're just like
Those guys were on a murder spree when I left in 2013.
right.
Yeah, and they had actually pressured me to leave town, so that was part of the reason why I left. And then I come back with these skills now, and so I'm here for a little while. I've caught a couple cases, and then I'll do my job until those cases are finished here, and then I'll move along. I'm thinking about going to Miami.
Okay.
Warm places. Hawaii is sounding good, but I heard it was a large airfare, so I'll have to come up with that. If you guys want to see me audit Hawaii, I'm going to need some airfare. Send that over to my Cash App, $ Amazing Audits.
Well, while you're here, do you need any kind of resources, or are you good when it comes to?
Do you have a granola bar or a Red Bull?
Oh, I don't carry them. That's
Shout out to
Are you trying to get
Camera
sponsored?
Boy.
You trying to get sponsored? Hashtag?
No, that's awesome. I do need a sponsor though. If anybody's out there, I've been looking for a sponsor. I give great live content.
No, I was asking, do you need a card for when it comes to residence or anything like that?
No, I'm actually, I'm pursuing that already. I have a caseworker and stuff. So
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
So a lot of the assistance is for people that can't really take care of themselves.
Yeah.
And they're dangerous to even be in that area. I ride by on the North Las Vegas bus and I'm like, I literally I have to use a bathroom bad because it's a scary area to be in.
Well, I mean, so Section 8 housing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Section 8 housing.
I don't have a child or anything with me, so.
Well, originally Section 8 housing was designed to help people that didn't have the ability to actually have housing and stuff like that. So it was actually for specifically people who were down on their luck, but they had families and had all this other stuff. But a lot of its Section 8 housing has turned to just over the years has either just become trap houses.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, mostly drug houses and trap houses.
Oh yeah, I knew that actually.
Yeah, so a lot of the times when you see anything that's Section 8, it's going to get bad because they offer it for a very, very low price, and it's just an easy way of just making it into a trap house.
Okay, do you think protesting and screaming at the top of your lungs using vulgar words is legal? And if he's arrested a bad cop before?
Have I arrested a bad cop before? Okay.
So these are marshals, guys.
Okay, so protesting and screaming at the top of your lungs and cursing is not illegal.
Okay, that's not illegal, he says, the first part.
Yeah,
she said she doesn't mind either.
In my opinion, I promote it.
He would promote it.
It's not. I mean, I personally don't like being told go die and this and that, but people are allowed to express themselves.
And if I've said that to you before, it's not personal. I'm just conducting my work, and you have to exercise the limits
of.
Of
it into our ears. I don't think we heard it.
It may have happened. Let's face it. I stand on the street corner yelling that most days. So
I was gonna say, man, I don't think I've ever had. When we checked our record.
Yeah, you should check out my video. Happy Fuck the Cops Day at the North Las Vegas Police Department. That's a good one. Everybody go over there and thumb that video right now.
Wait, full fuck, or did they actually put F***?
No, I sing Happy Fuck the Cops Day over at the North Las Vegas Police Department once in a while. They give me a couple of thumbs up, man. They chirp the siren at me one day and stuff, man. I couldn't believe that's another video. I have my Fuck the Cop sign, and they stopped and they gave me the chirp on the. I was just trying to get them to smile. I want to make you guys smile. That's what
so hard to do.
I literally work for smiles. I don't make a lot of money doing this, so I pretty much try to make as many people smile a day as I can. When I wake up in the morning, I don't know what it is, but I just can't wait to make the public smile.
What was your YouTube?
It's Amazing Audits.
Amazing Audits?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Is it spelled different?
We don't usually answer so many questions, but you guys have been cool. Hopefully I don't go to jail. And
You're not
so
going to jail, dude.
Cool. Thank you. I'm going to be totally do whatever I have to do to not go to jail so I can videotape publicly. Yeah, I did like 5 live streams today. I'm looking for a bad. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
I'm looking for a bad Las Vegas Metropolitan Police officer called Sandoval. Sandoval,
That
yeah.
last name is very popular in all law enforcement. It's a very common last name.
Was probably from a long line of cops. And I don't know though. I don't like the.
Oh, no,
Another
it's
thing
just a
I've been
common
working
last
on
name.
lately is not bearing false
Like,
witness on
I
people.
can tell you personally, I know 5 Sandovals that are in law enforcement. So I can't say that I have seen any.
Are you looking at my channel right
Yeah.
now? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, look at, well, there's one going to be coming up and I'm waiting for my case to get solved. I got arrested at the police evidence vault where I will now have to go again.
Well, you put
get
Las
my
Vegas
knives.
Marshal, so you did have contact.
Earlier today, I told you at the courthouse. Yeah.
No, this was me.
That was, yeah, the other guy.
That's
And I
right.
didn't mean to startle that guy at all.
At
all.
Yeah, dude.
But if the public startles you so much, though, should you even be a cop? I mean,
well, no. So here's the thing, man.
I
We've
figured.
We've also had, I mean, what was it? Just the past 2 weeks, we've had 5 officers, not from our department, just around the world, 5 officers that have been shot.
Damn.
So we also.
One of our guys is in the hospital for being hit by a vehicle.
I'm nonviolent and I save ants and worms and stuff, dude. Like, I don't want anything to get hurt. So,
But so here's the thing, too. One thing that I suggest, obviously, because
Sure.
the whole audit thing, I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt in these kinds of things.
yeah, me neither.
Feel free, dude. Camera, tape away. I have no problem
Yeah,
with it.
Furry Potato got shot in the ass and shit, man, by a security guard filming on a sidewalk, on a public sidewalk. Yeah, he's probably going to get paid big time.
Yeah. But so here's the thing, man. Obviously, you know, like at least the distance, on what distance that you can keep and stuff like that. You maintained it perfectly when we showed up. That's perfect. I would never ever suggest coming from behind on an officer.
Right.
Holy, if I was you, dude, wide turns, brother.
Okay.
Wide turns, man.
Thanks, man.
You got to get right in front of at least the officer and show them that, hey, you know, I'm videotaping, cool, but I'm staying my distance, man. I just want to make sure everything's good, because that's the difference between somebody coming up from behind you.
We must be on so many channels right now. That's all I can say. I usually get about 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, I saw 83.
And now I got 81.
You got 81?
Yeah, my buddy, he bailed me out of jail. His name's Eric Brandt. He's famous in Colorado and everywhere and stuff. And he's in the audience right now. He's watching on my channel, but he's probably showing it on his channel too, or someone else's.
I got you.
I got the Real Sovereign Citizen, shout out. Don Villa Status, shout out. The Real Eric Brandt Show, shout out. Justin Cervantes, thanks for being here, my friend.
So
Emerald City Transparency. Yeah, go ahead.
People who do like the reel and then put whatever your name and stuff like that, does that mean that it just gets tagged up a lot, or is it like?
I don't know. That's a good question for Eric Brandt, man.
Yeah, because when I hear that word, like, for example, the real Donald Trump. That's the first thing I thought of.
Right.
Like the real Donald Trump. So I was just like,
breaking the flaw. Thank you. I love you too.
Really, like, do you if you can just get verified?
No, I don't want to sing. This guy has been cool. I'm not going to sing that song in his face right now. Okay, we'll save that for a bad tyrant cop. Okay.
But yeah, man. So that's just pretty much. Do you have any other questions, man?
Yeah. Just I'm not going to jail, right?
No. You'd be in handcuffs.
Yeah, dude,
I figured as much, but sometimes, man, you know what? The guy's taking me to jail for trespassing the other day. I have him show me the TCR so many times. I'm like, dude, you're not going to add more charges on there, are you? He shows me the TCR. There's only one charge, trespassing.
Yeah.
I get arrested. Boom, obstruction of justice. What? Dude, I never did obstruct.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why you have an opportunity to go to court.
Yes, and I'll be representing myself now. My lawyer quit because I asked her that question about the First Amendment.
Was it a public defender?
A public attorney, they called it.
Oh.
So
yeah,
it's a private attorney that
Yeah.
works for the public defenders, I guess, or something
what
like
was
that.
her last name? Do you remember?
I
know a lot of public defenders because I work with
Sylvia something.
I know Sylvia.
You do?
I know Sylvia.
Yeah, man, I challenged her just a little bit. And what it came down to is I knew the case law and the Constitution and the Supreme Court rulings on all of this stuff so much better than she did, and she got offended. She was a real feminist, though. I often run into that. I really do. And I don't like it because it's just superiority. I don't mind if women are equal to us, but when they just think they're better, man.
Well, I mean, I know Sylvia. I haven't agreed on a lot of cases, but I've also had her a bunch of times when it comes to me being a probation officer. I've worked with her for over 3 years. I know Sylvia. We don't really agree on a lot of things, but
We didn't agree on
right.
much
But
at all.
also, if we're just taking gender out of it, if somebody comes up and tells you, "Hey, I know your job better than you do," and they haven't gone through the blood, sweat, and tears that everything has gone through, that it gets a little hurtful on that.
You guys are so mean. Why? Why? He did nothing to me. Why would I say that to him? Dude, Heather, relax. Okay. Just saying that.
Yeah, I mean,
Something I don't know.
I was gonna say it's the uniform.
Is it? Jesus. And see, they say we're full of hate. I'm not full of hate, okay?
Oh, you're good, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm not these guys.
We're used to it. We're not like,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. If you're decent and you're not like, that's not right. I think a person should be judged by the content of their character.
Right, and that's just why I want to have conversations with people. That's it.
Amazing. I think you're shining. There's got to be people in here that agree with that too. So, huh?
Are those your stickers?
No. What?
They just as I asked, what do they mean?
I don't know.
No alien, but
I was
didn't know
gonna
if
say,
there
I was
more
like,
to it.
I wish I knew.
It's like in the place where Area 51
They don't
is.
want aliens
disrespectful.
here. Is that what
That's
it
what I was gonna
was?
say. I was like, that's mad disrespectful.
Yeah, like what?
That's mad disrespectful, they
Dude,
said.
that's what I was like, yeah, Area 51. That's part of our charm.
I didn't even know they were there.
Yeah, I was just curious what they meant.
Yeah, it is kind of a weird thing where like I want like 200 stickers.
I think
Like,
one of these
wanna-
ball fields has
Can you imagine
alien
your
thing on it, doesn't
They're
it?
like, oh, the
Oh, yeah.
house is
One of
big,
them has the-
someone's moving in. It's an alien. Like,
And you just see a bunch of these motherfuckers pop up.
I just want to sit forward again, okay? And I'm
Yeah,
not
go for it, dude.
getting up or anything. I'm just,
Yeah, dude. If you need to adjust, I get your back.
thanks.
All
It's
good.
been a long day. I've been videotaping all day. I went through 3 battery packs, man.
I
Oh
got
my God.
I was gonna say, how far do you bike a day, man?
A long ways, but not as far.
Your calves?
I
must be
don't-
just iron.
My calves, I have no fat on them, and they're super big. They're like super power calves, dude.
Yeah.
They really are, yeah.
Yeah. and all
Last
shiny,
time I was
put
in
oil
jail,
on them.
even one of the inmates was like, "Jesus, look at your calves and shit, man." Yeah, if I wear shorts, I get people commenting on my legs and shit.
They're just looking at your. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Well, that's kind of why I ask. Anytime that I see somebody who's like biking, and then when it comes to like these, kind
Yeah,
of
I
hikes and
probably
stuff
do
that,
like maybe 5 miles.
Jesus.
That's about it, though. I would like to do 30, but I'm not in that kind of
I'm
shape
getting
right now.
exhausted just listening to that.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
I'm probably gonna lose a ton of weight.
I was gonna
See,
say,
the
man,
wheels are just so I could. This is honestly why I got the bike, is so that I could roll up real quick. Because what happens is I'll roll up to do a cop watch,
Yeah.
and then this thing is a bazooka or an AK or something. They're out of there so fast. Like a couple of days ago, I rolled up on a cop that had somebody pulled over, and he had their ID and he was in the car running their name or whatever when I pulled up. And man, I swear he ran back to the car and he was like, "Here, have a good night," and shit, man. He got back in his car, and before the person drove away, he drove away.
Was it Metro?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was out of there so fast, man.
I can tell you.
So I need the wheels to get up there before, like, if they see me walking up the street with the camera out and
Yeah.
shit, they're out of there before I even get the shot,
Oh, I
you
get
know?
it, I
So
get I used to work for Metro. Fuck, man, 6 years ago. What? Probably about 6 years ago.
yeah,
For a short
sucked,
period
huh?
of time. I can tell you, man, the amount of times that I've driven away with something.
Yeah, okay, news now. I'm sorry. The dude was cool with me. It's not an audit. I'm being investigated for a crime, buddy. Okay. Trying to stay out of jail here, man. Okay. If I was doing I did an audit earlier. Watch my audit video. This is me. I reached out to you guys because I was in trouble. That's fine. No, we're not criticizing that at all. I mean, if it's,
That's all it is.
yeah,
We're just
that's
waiting
fine.
for that.
Do you usually do you put live comments on it while you're doing your audits, or do you,
I try
do you
to. I
edit
mean,
after?
oh, I do. So the live stuff you can't edit later, you know, that's all live. I can't even,
Right, no, but I mean,
if I
like, your
mistake
audit
my
video.
words, then people make fun of me in the chat and I can't
That's
take it
why I
out
was
and shit.
asking,
Yeah.
because I'd be so nervous.
I am, and look at me. I don't want to be on video right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give him a shot on my face anyways because I love the camera. I love the First
Do you need
Amendment.
some lighting?
Yeah. You got some lighting there?
Yeah, let me
That'd be
get
great.
this little. There
Yeah,
you
see,
go.
you guys He's helping out with the
There you
video.
go,
Okay,
see?
guys, I got some stage hands here.
There
That's
you
not too
go.
bad.
Yeah,
Thank you,
got
thank
stage
you.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also hanging on my shoulder.
All right, man. So, first of all, do you want? It has your personal information on it, like your.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. Everyone knows I pretty much am wide open book.
Okay, just making sure that.
Yeah,
has your
yeah,
info
'cause
on
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, no, I'm familiar with live streaming. I have done it a few times.
All right, so we have citation here. It is not an admission of guilt. It's just a promise to appear in court.
All right.
We have the violation, which is weapons in the park. Did Officer Belmont make you aware of that? Sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my signature on here, my information on here as well. I just need your signature. You have a court date of January 20th at 1 p.m. at City Las Vegas Municipal Court. Okay.
Yep.
Do you have any other questions?
No.
By
I have your
signing that,
signature.
it's not
Yeah.
an admission of guilt, just a promise to appear in
Look,
court.
so Scott, that guy Scott, man, if I don't sign this thing, see, you're agreeing to appear in court. And if you don't sign it, then they have to take you and make you appear in
We
court.
don't have
So,
to do that no more.
Yeah,
Oh, you
that's
don't?
old. That's old law.
all right. Well, I don't want to sign it then.
Refuse
That's
to
all right.
sign,
Yeah.
and the
Can you
judge
just
will
put
be
refused on there? And I'm not just doing that to be a dick or nothing, but
Oh, dude, we get it, man.
you know, they're actually requesting that I not sign it in the chat.
That's
So
willing. You put right
Yeah.
there and say,
No issue.
refuse
since you
to
guys
sign.
have no problem with it, then I'm just gonna refuse.
It's all on camera.
Yeah.
So the way that that's changed.
It's not, I'm not trying to get out of anything or anything.
Oh,
but
no, it's good. So the way that that's changed, so instead of it being, because it used to be like that where you've had to arrest somebody based off of them doing the refusal, and then it becomes a huge hassle because nobody really wants that. I just spend a bunch of time on the citation to just take the citation. That's how it was supposed to be. They changed it now to where you're able to do a refusal, but when it comes to anything criminal, which technically this is, you just have to accept the ticket.
Okay.
And that's all it is. So as long as you accept the ticket.
I'm glad I learned that today. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's changed it. I don't even know how long ago it was, but
Is there,
yeah,
is she waiting
So,
on me or something?
it's just checking boxes.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's just how it's changed. It's just as long as you accept it. The problem sometimes will people be like, I refuse to sign, cool, and I'm also not taking it. Now it's turned that criminal citation into an arrest. So that's where it comes from.
Is he
All right,
federal
so
or
I give you,
state?
the pink copy.
He's city of Las Vegas.
Yeah, not
Sorry, ma'am. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna give you your copy.
Okay. Yep. If you guys are upset with my, yeah, I'll talk to them. Okay.
We'll leave it here. Just don't pick it up until we leave. okay?
Absolutely not.
So we're gonna look.
I mean, I will absolutely not do that.
After your court date, however that goes, it'll be placed at our evidence vault, which is downtown.
Yeah, technology court.
So
Oh, what? What's
we're taking the other night.
no. I was gonna ask, do you know if we're moving, evidence-
If you guys are upset with my performance on this video, watch my auditing videos.
Okay. So
Like, no, the judge won't do all that.
okay, cool.
We'll get the subpoena, ask, bring it. We're responsible
Yeah,
for
that's
bringing it
well,
anyway.
Lumpy will probably be done by then, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm just giving you a heads up, man. We are in the process of moving, like I said. So the evidence vault right now is at 417 7th Street.
Oh, okay.
416 7th Street.
Glad he cleared that up
and-
too.
We're switching over to a building that's down the street. We don't know if evidence vault is coming over there as well,
Oh, okay.
but they'll figure out the paperwork or all that other stuff. I'm just giving you the heads up,
Sure.
just so you can get your knife back, brother.
All right.
So by that time, we'll be aware where it's located.
Yeah,
okay?
they should help you out.
Yes, officer.
Do you have any questions for us?
I don't.
Okay.
Unless you want to answer some questions about the Constitution of the United States on live on.
Yeah, bro.
I
Okay.
was about to say, man.
I didn't.
like,
I
I'm
didn't
trying to
think
help,
so.
bro.
Yeah, he's looking at his watch and
I was
stuff.
like, I
Guys.
gotta go downtown,
Here
brother.
you go, sir.
All right.
I'm gonna place your other knife in a safe location.
Sure.
You need to walk that direction when we walk away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna just sit here for a couple minutes and chat with my
Absolutely.
commenters here,
Hey, man,
my viewers.
Hey, good
Thank
luck
you.
with
Look at that,
everything,
guys.
all
See?
right? Good job.
That's the second one I got today.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah, it was from a supervisor as a guard, the marksman guards. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
he was calling me a troll at first, but then at the end of the conversation, we shook hands and he
I always try to
apologized
end it
for
with a-
calling
always
names.
try to end it with a handshake,
Yep.
man. That's how I handle it.
Cool. Yeah. You guys watch that video I did earlier there, man.
Hey, stay warm, all right?
Thanks. Yeah. Show some love on the channel.
Real good.
Hey, guys. So yeah, here's what happened. Okay, I'm sitting here, and somebody walked by. I was not really paying attention, but somebody walked by, and apparently that person left in their car, and they told them that I was smoking weed over here, and which I wasn't, of course, doing that. They must have smelled it. If anybody smelled anything, it was somewhere else. But yeah, so they had to investigate that. I was suspected of a crime. I had to give my name. And, you know, they weren't unfriendly to me. So I wasn't going to sing Happy Fuck the Cops Day to them. I'm sorry if I disappointed you guys. I resisted in the beginning. I stuck to my guns. But anyways, I'm very thirsty now. I'm going to catch a drink. Let me read some comments. Shout out, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Smoke weed every day. Why is it zoomed in on my face like that? Anyways, little brother, hi, me Rojo. How you doing, me Rojo? Word 'em up TV. Ignorant plebe. Me Rojo. Lacey R. No jail for Eric Brandt. I know that's right. That's a good hashtag. Hi, Eric. Man, are you still in there? Thanks for joining. Justin, yeah, I know. I seen you on there all day, man. Thanks for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, it's been an hour-long live stream now, so I'm just going to end it. I love you guys so much. You know I do. I just, I don't know. I got chatty there for a second. I get tired, man. It's hard, you know. You get weak. I've been doing shit all day. I told you I rode my bike all the way across town twice looking for Officer Sandoval so I could audit him. Anyways, yeah, so we get tired. We can't win them all, man. I tried to make you guys happy. I hope that you guys are satisfied. Have a good night, okay, everyone? I love you so much. Goodbye.